Hello, everyone. Okay, this is Percy here. I just want to take you through the Bitclub network back office. You are probably new, or even if you're not new in the business, but you just want to know how to navigate your way through the back office. Okay, so guys, first I would like just to congratulate those who are new. You have made a good decision to be part of this opportunity. Bitclub Network makes us earn every day at 9 p.m. Every single day we get earnings. So I'm just going to take you through the back office so that you can have an overview in terms of how it works and where to find different functionalities in your back office. And obviously, this will not be an in-depth overview, but it will just be enough just for you to know where to find what you need to know in terms of your back office. So the beautiful thing, guys, about BitClub Network is that we've got a website. I'm going to log on to the website. There's only one website for BitClub Network, www.bitclubnetwork.com. You can see I've just typed it. So you type that and then you press enter, and then you will see this page will come up, and then you go where it says member login, and then automatically you'll have a space here that wants you to enter your username. That is the username that you registered with, and I'm assuming that at the moment you already have upgraded your account, you're already a full member, and you already have a pool. Then you'll put at this space below here your password, which is only known to you. So in other words, put your password there, and as you put your password, it will ask you to press login. So let me just put my password here. That's my password, and then I press login. And then after pressing login, if your password is not correct, obviously it will come up with this invalid login information. So make sure that you put your username correctly. And if for whatever reason you can't remember your logon details, you can press here where it says forgot password, and then it will take you to a page where it will ask you to put the username which you registered with and the email address. And then once you have sent a link to your email, it will allow you to reset your password. So that is how you reset your password if you have forgotten your password. But if you haven't forgotten your password, then you put your password and then you say log in, and then it will automatically log in. And in this case, I've got also what is called the Google Authenticator, where you link your phone to your account, and you download the Google Authenticator onto your phone, and there's a code that you get as you have downloaded Google Authenticator from your Play Store, Play Store. You'll then be able to access or to link your account, your BitClub account, with your Google Authenticator on your phone, so that only you can have a code from your phone. So I'm entering the code now from the phone. It changes every minute. This is just an additional way to secure your account. So now I'm logging on. I say verify login, and now I'm in on the system. So this is how the system looks like, guys. This is not going to be long. It's going to be about 10 minutes. So we've covered now the part on in terms of how you log in. Now we are logged on. So you will see here that on your landing page, you've got this clock here that says next payout. This is counting down 24 hours from 9 p.m. Counts backwards. From 24, it counts down to zero. When it is zero at 9 p.m. the next day, then that is when your payments come in. You'll see here this Bitcoin wallet. This is where your Bitcoin earnings will come in. And of course, you'll see here It has got also your club coins. If you joined Bitclub while there was an issue of free club coins, you got these club coins. And it also got here your mining earnings. This is basically the historic information in terms of how your mining is performing. We're going to come back to that later on. And then here you've got your welcome tab, you've got my account, you've got my wallet, you've got my team resources news, and you've got the shop here, and you've got enroll member. So guys, we're gonna go through each one of these tabs, but I just want you to have a look. So take time and read through this welcome to Bitclub information here, and then you will be able to read here. And this is basically just a welcome note. And here also Bitclub mining pools. This tells you about the different pools that we're having for Bitcoin. You see here we've got pool 1, pool 2, pool 3, and a founders pool. And you can actually buy here more pools for yourself. If you press here buy now under pool 1, it will generate, for example, an invoice for pool 1, whereby you'll be able to pay in Bitcoins, and also you'll have the address to pay to. So you can do that for any of those. I'm just gonna click just for an example here under founder pool, and then, but before I do that, I just want you to see also at the bottom what we've got. We also have got here GPU mining pools. These are the pools that are mining additional coins, because you also mine additional coins like Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, and Monero. So you will see here that you've got a 1,000 GPU pool as well as a $5,000 GPU founder pool. So you can read all this, guys, during your own spare time. It's just giving you basically the pools on this page and the welcome note. And now let us click here to see what happens if you click on buy now. Let's say now you're buying a founder's pool. See here the invoice is generated in Bitcoin Cash. Very important that when you make a payment, you must make it within the specified time of 10 minutes, and you must use Bitcoin Cash to make that payment. So you'll see here that for this particular transaction or invoice, you've got here the amount of Bitcoin Cash that the invoice says you need to pay, and the address that you need to pay to. And it's always recommended that you don't do this yourself if you have not received proper training. Because if you send your Bitcoin Cash to the wrong address, or if you make a mistake here, you can't reverse the transaction. So always just remember that, and make sure that you make use of your upline or your introducer, because we've got a very wonderful support system within Bitclub network. So don't do something, guys, if you haven't received proper training. Just get help from your upline until you can be able to do it yourself. So let us go now to the welcome tab back again. This is where we saw those pools and the welcome note. So we've spoken about this. Then the next tab is is my account. This is where you'll be able to see your profile. Under my profile here, this is where you can actually change your details. You'll see here that you can actually change your name, your surname, and change email address and the phone number and the password. And the only thing you can't change here is your username, because it's blanked out over there. Can actually even put here your information in terms for contacts with social websites like Skype ID, Facebook, your Twitter. And if you scroll down, you can actually select also here to enable your Google Authenticator here. And before any changes are done on this page, guys, it's important that you press email new PIN code, and that code will go to your email which you registered with, and then you can come back and put the code here, and only then you press submit, and only then the system will be able to change the details according to your new preference. So that is under my profile. And then my rank is the same like the rank that you see here. My orders, that is where you will be able to see which invoices have been paid. And let's just click here. You'll be able to see under my orders here. You'll be able to see, like in my case here, it's showing that I did a pool purchase, And you'll see here there's also a pool purchase. I paid for pool purchase, and also here a pool purchase. So all these invoices that you have paid for in your account or using your Bitcoin Cash will be shown under there. And then the next one, guys, if you go to my account here, you'll also be able to see under the support tickets. Support tickets is also under support over there on top here. So that is the same. And these ones are still, this one is still coming with debit card, which is what Bitclub is going to be issuing us or giving us as members so that we can use the debit card to cash out, and you can transfer your Bitcoins to your debit card, and you can use your card anywhere in the world, and you can withdraw as fiat currency from any ATM. Isn't that wonderful? I think that's great, guys. Okay, then the next one is my wallet. This is where you'll be able to see different wallets. Here we've got Bitcoin wallet, we've got Bitcoin Cash wallet. If you go to the selection of that particular wallet, then, for example, you go here to a Bitcoin Cash wallet, then you'll be able to see here all the transactions that took place under your Bitcoin Cash wallet. You'll be able to see your balance, the value of the Bitcoin Cash at that particular time. Be able to see what is your amount in Bitcoins, in US dollars, and you'll be able to see in US dollars and in Bitcoins, and everything is there for you. And if you scroll down, you'll be able also to see all the transactions and each date as to what date the transaction was performed. If you did maybe a payment or if there's a credit, you'll be able to see the Bitcoins. You'll be able to see also the transaction details in terms of what that transaction entails. Then if you scroll down here, you'll also be able to see all the pages for all the transactions going backwards. In other words, you'll have all the history there. And here you've got a tab for deposit if you're depositing Bitcoins. The withdrawal tab is here. Paid forward is when you are paying for another member using your Bitcoins. Let's say you're paying for them for a pool or for membership. The system will just ask for the username of that member, and you will then be able to put the username, and then you'll be able to select the package that you are paying them for. And then transferring, if you are transferring Bitcoins to another member within Bitclub, and you can see also here the order history as well as the conversion tab. This is when you are converting your Bitcoins to Bitcoin Cash or your Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin. So we're not going to go into details because we don't have much time before us here, but it's just to give you an overview. So you'll see here for all these different wallets, you can actually choose whichever wallet you want to choose, and you'll be able to see what are the balances on each one. For example, this is Ethereum Classic, so it basically gives you the same information as well. And take time and read, guys, about each wallet. So that is now under my wallet. Then the next one is my team. This is where you'll be able to see the enrollment tree. This is when somebody signs up under you using your link. You'll be able to see from anywhere in the world when people sign up, all the details about the people that have signed up, the status, the date, and also if they've bought a pool, what pool they've bought, and all the information is there. So that is enrollment tree. And then the next one is the binary tree. Then you've got level up, you've got earnings report. Then the next one is resources. This is where you can actually read more about the opportunity, and you can also get assistance in terms of the marketing tools. And you'll see here there's compensation plan. So take time, guys, and read more about this. Here, the news also, you can read more under the news. And here under enroll a member, this is where you can actually enroll a member in your back office. By pressing enroll member, you'll be able to fill in the details of the member here, and you'll be able to create an account, and then the information will be reported here under my team in the enrollment tree. So that is it, guys. This is the opportunity. So take time and study more about this. And here under the mining earnings, this is where you can actually change a repurchase. You can take time and study this more. You'll be able to see here different pools that you're having, and you'll be able to see in terms of what total